Tina. I'm going to be doing a reading for you guys about what you need to know right now. I'm going to use the Akashic for one card, and it'll be the focal point of the reading for each sign. I'm going to start with Aries. And invite in angels, spirits, and guides, ancestors, archangels, ascended masters, and all that is coming from love and light. Thank you so much for hanging out today. What we want is one message from this deck, and then we'll clarify with the other decks. What do Aries need to focus on this week? What is their higher self trying to get them to focus on this week, Aries? What is the main point? The treasure. So it's like you lost something. Two of Keys. And then at the bottom of the deck it says Queen of Keys. So I think you lost something and you're having a hard time understanding your value according to this, to these cards, right? So I'm going to get a deck here to clarify with. We're going to ask what you lost here. Because I would imagine like you're going to need to be reframing how you look at it. You know, Two of Pentacles. Sorry, you guys. Okay. New beginning. We have to start over. You lost something and you have to start over. Well, what happened with this treasure card? What happened? Tell me. What did they lose? Okay. That's what's happening in that card. That's why you're having to pay attention to this. Because it could actually end up causing you to like stop functioning in the world, you know, whatever you lost. It's telling me it kind of knocked you in the dirt, Aries. But it also says there's a new beginning and that there's wish fulfillment coming, you know. But the bottom of the deck says it's really important for you to understand your value, you know, instead of feeling like this Four of Cups. Okay, so it could be about a childhood wound, but it could be about someone, right? Six of Cups. That's about a memory. It is. It's about nostalgia. It's about not being able to stop thinking about something, right? And it's got you here. Like, it's got you so focused on what happened that you're missing everything that's going on around you. The thing about this, first of all, just as a person, like I've been here in this Four of Cups where I'm stagnating and not growing and not moving and not paying attention to things going around, right? And it just completely, it takes away everything. You know what I mean? Look what's at the bottom of the deck. Queen of Swords. So that's like saying like, you know, in order to like get rid of this stagnancy that you're in, if you're in one, you know, like that's what it says that's happening, right? So it's saying that you have to take your emotions out of it and cut it out of your life. You know, you have to stop thinking about the emotional part of it because it's got you stuck. And this energy is the energy that's going to free you, is what I'm seeing. So it's kind of like, this can be setting boundaries. It can be saying goodbye to somebody. It could be saying like, I'm done feeling like this. I'm just done. You know, this is over. It's gone and I have to pick myself up and move on. See what's coming for you. Like, that's what's coming for you. It's the wish fulfillment card. Let's keep that here. So you have some kind of new beginning coming here. It's kind of hidden. It's underneath this card, which means, you know what? There's a new beginning. There's fire in your belly. There's a new hope. There's a new lease on life here. But you have to cut out whatever this is. So this is what you need to know right now, Aries, is that whatever it is that you lost, now I'll explain this card to you. So this guy comes home and he has this big treasure box full of whatever was in there, you know, treasure, right? Things that meant something to him. And he comes home and they're gone. Everything's gone. The treasure box is broken into and someone took all of his treasure. So it's a memory, it's a thought that's robbing you. You know what I'm saying? Like it's the fact that you lost something and you can't stop thinking about it. It's kind of robbing you of your now. It's robbing you of your joy. And here's the answer. Like, you want to get your fire back, you got to cut that out, right? And look what's underneath of the fire in the belly. And look at that. Okay, so what happens here is like you're getting a new perspective on 9 of Wands, right? This, whatever happened here with this 2 of Keys, whatever you can't stop thinking about, it's saying that you're getting a new perspective on it, you know, like Spirit is showing you from, maybe from your higher self is showing you from your own point of view, you know, like what each one of those things gave you, each thing that you lost, you know what I mean? Like, what did it give you? You know, what did you learn from it? How can you help others with that information? You know what I mean? How can you help yourself with the information? So I think that you're getting a new perspective on these things. And so my advice to you would be to tap into your higher self, talk to them, ask them, let me see the gifts that came from this loss. Please let me see at least one. And it's got to be balanced, you know, like it's got to be just as good as what I lost. You know, what I got has to be just as good as what I lost so that I can let go of it. And your higher self says, okay, you know, so get ready for this to happen. And this could be coming in, like, I don't know where your placements are, but we got Jupiter moving here pretty soon. We got Mercury moving. We got a bunch of planets on the move this week, you know, so there could be a lot of big changes in the way you feel about this. So get ready to take out that sword and remove your emotions from the situation so that you can change the way you feel about it. You know what I mean? Look at it from your higher self's point of view. Remember, because they're really the ones running the show. This is really their body. You know what I mean? That's the thing I think people don't understand, is that we have this higher self and it's really in charge. It is. And it came here to learn some stuff. So you need to talk to your higher self and let them know that you need some help, like moving forward from that loss. All right, so let's look at Taurus. Let's see, 8:50. All right, Taurus, angel, spirits, guides, tell me what's going on for Taurus. One card for Taurus, please. What is it that they need to focus on right now? What is it that they need to be focused on? The 8 of Forces, lightning bolt, incoming knowledge, spiritual activity. Caught in the ruins is at the bottom of the deck. So this is about feeling like you're stuck somewhere, you know, like you're feeling like you're stuck. These could be old beliefs. This could be an unhappy relationship. And this card, caught in the ruins, says, if you do nothing, it just causes more damage to you. You know, if you stay here, stuck in this, looks like a jail, kind of, doesn't it? Caught in the ruins. So 8 of Forces, this is like Spirit coming in and showing you something, enlightening you, right? This is the 8 of Wands. Which for me, in every reading, it's about spirit activity. 8s are about change, right? And this is like a lightning bolt. So it could be like sudden epiphany, sudden awareness. Suddenly you realize like, I can't climb out. So spirit is enlightening you to something. So let's see what it is. Let's get tarot and like clarify the heck out of this stuff, shall we? Let's see. Tell me what it is that you're caught in here. Clarify caught in the ruins for Taurus. What are they caught in? Is it? I'm supposing that it could be any of that stuff because there's so many people at work, right? But Spirit is telling me 5, the Hierophant. This is part of your life path. This is part of your journey. This is something you need to learn. You know what I mean? How to climb out. How to free yourself from shit you don't want to be in. You know, it doesn't matter if it's a job or an addiction or a relationship, you know, or you're just caught in it, right? And Spirit is saying like, it's time to get out of there, right? It's divine timing. So the time is now for you to get out of there. And Spirit is saying like, okay, so let's look at this Hierophant card a little closer. She is definitely meditating. There's a teacher and 2 students. So I don't know if this is saying like, you know, like there will be a time when you're going to teach other people how to get out of things, you know, how to get out of mental turmoil. This could even just be mental, you know, but it could mean that that's part of your plan, you know, or it could just mean like it's meant for you to climb out of this and it's up to you to actually make the first move, you know. Okay, let's clarify what Spirit's doing for you. What's Spirit doing with the lightning bolt? What is this epiphany for Taurus? What are they finding out here? Okay, this is your higher self, and this 3 of Wands is what comes after 2. Okay, so first you get the Ace of Wands, right? It's a new idea. It's like an epiphany, a sudden like, you know, a moment where you figure things out. And it's your higher self that's doing it, that's giving it to you, right? First, so then you get this 2 of Wands. And the 2 of Wands is about you deciding that you are choosing you. What's best for me? And that's what you're doing. 3 of Wands is about waiting for the perfect moment to execute the plan, right? So this is your higher self. And it's telling you like, you have the idea, you've made the choice, and now we're waiting on divine timing. Okay? So that's why this is here. You got to tap into that higher self and know what's going on. Higher self, what do you want to tell Taurus? Okay, so there's new information coming in about how to get what you want, how to heal, how to make your wishes come true. There's new information coming in. So definitely tap in. Definitely tap in, because your higher self is really working with you here, saying like, no, we've already done the first 2 steps. We're just waiting for divine timing. We're waiting for you to get on the same page as me, you know? Okay, so tell me more. Yeah, 4 of Cups, dang it. So you're kind of like perplexed in the 4 of Cups, right? Remember in the other deck, it's like the one where the girl's growing into the tree. This one almost looks like someone's drinking themselves to death. You know what I mean? Like they're thinking about something that they lost and they're just in a bad way. Yeah, 5 of Cups, super sad, super crying, super grieving, right? So that's what your human being is doing. And that's why your higher self is saying like, we have to wait till we're on the same page. Like you need to process the grief, you need to process, you know, the letting go. What are they letting go of? What is this grief? What is this sad thing? Can you show me? 5 of Pentacles. All right, this could very well be a childhood wound. I always like these 3 cards together, especially Like you're trying to process your life. I feel like the way you feel about yourself, your self beliefs. You know, how do you feel about yourself, Taurus? You know, because it looks to me like you're sad. You feel like you fucked up about something. Um, you feel like you're alone and cold and aren't even worthy of asking for help. This is no good. And if this came all the way from childhood, man, Spirit is saying, like, this shit's got to go. It's got to go. It's going to come crumbling down. You know, there's the Eight of Wands. So there they are again. Eight of Wands, Eight of Forces, same card. Want to see the difference between the two? Kind of same, huh? It's about spirit. It's about spirit blasting something out. So, like, whatever it is that you're sad about, I feel like it's changing. Spirit's changing it. How are you changing it? It seems like they're giving you new knowledge. Remember with the Ace of Swords, new Wheel of Fortune, that's what it is. Okay, so that could be, that's Jupiter, I believe. So Jupiter's on the move, man. It's changing signs. It's in Taurus right now, I believe. And it's moving into Gemini. You know, just in a few days. So it could be a huge, like, enlightenment, and there's this new beginning. The thing is, are you willing to surrender this? I think it's about love. It's about somebody who walked away from you and you thought it was gonna work out. And you're really sad about it. It makes you feel real shitty. So that's what you're caught in. You're stuck in this place where you just feel like you're trapped, you know? I don't know if you're using something to hide your feelings or escape your feelings, but it sort of looks like it. I mean, there's a couple of cards that are, you know, mentioning that. Caught in the Ruins is one of them. It says you could feel trapped in an addiction. You know, that's one of them. And when something really sad happens, what do we usually do? You know? I mean, I remember before I couldn't drink, right? I can't drink now. It's just my body won't let me. Thank you, Spirit. But before that happened, that miracle of me not being able to drink, right? I did drink about everything, every fucking thing. I drank when I was happy. I drank when I was sad. I drank to escape my own prison, you know? I had PTSD and I couldn't handle it. You know what I'm saying? So if it's something like that, which it very well could be, because, you know, you've got all these cards with kids in them. And I'm wondering if this is an old belief that you've carried since you were little. You know what I mean? And it just doesn't, it's one of those things where you hear it in your mind. It's like a little whisper, like you're not good enough. You know, you try and do something in your inner spirit, your old wounded child hears your mother tell you that you're a fucking loser or something, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, I just feel like there's a lot changing here. And I just feel like there's so much spirit activity here that doesn't even involve you. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't involve your human. It's like it's coming in to wake up your human. You know what I mean? So because I feel like you're stuck and spirit is going like this is part of your lesson. So there is some need on your part, at least your higher self, to like reach the human self who is stuck. Do you understand what I mean? And I kind of feel like what it's saying is there's a whole plethora of angelic presence, you know, spiritual people all around you, you know, making something change for you, you know. And it could feel like, remember, the Tower is here. So it could be like something happening that just completely changes your mind about wherever you're at. Like you just rethink it. And you suddenly see it as a gift instead of an obstacle. You know what I mean? It takes a lot of work to do that, but it looks to me like your spirit guides and angels are the ones that are kind of doing that for you. So I feel like what you could do is tap into that energy and, you know, try and get tuned in so that you can hear all the messages, because I feel like something big is happening. Taurus. So here we got Gemini. Spirit, what does Gemini need to know right now? We just need one of these cards and then we'll clarify. One card. When I split the deck, it looks like you're at odds with your higher self, right? But there's wishes coming in too. Gemini, I'm telling you, I've been kind of doing research for your birthday reading. Wow. Are you guys ready? I feel like everybody should put a seatbelt on for the Gemini season, because there is a lot going on. The journey. 7 of Roses. And the bottom of the deck, Akashic Library. You want to know, just off the top of my head, what I'm seeing is like, there's a spot right now, a really lucky spot, which is true, because Jupiter's moving into your sign, and it's going to change things. It's going to change things. You're going to feel it. I think it's been 12 years since Jupiter's been in Gemini, I think is what I heard. So what you have is the journey and the Akashic Library. So this could be talking about writing a book. You know, it could. Like in the 3D, that is what it's about, writing or publishing a book, you know. It's about self-creation. It's about heightened intuition. It's about conscious effort to manifest what you want, you know. It's also about, like, when you read up on the card, like, there's a million things about this card, but one of them is so interesting because it's almost like you're at this place in your life where you get to hold the pen, you get to write the rest. Like, it's not just your soul writing the story now. Remember, you know, like the soul wrote the story in the beginning and you are the soul, right? But now that you have this humanness too, you know, it's like Spirit is saying, like, here's the pen. Where do you want to go now? Up to you, human. Like, you guys get together and figure it out together. Body, mind, soul. So, there's a journey. You get to choose it. And it's saying in this card, like, you might need to leave something behind in order to go on this journey, you know. It could be a spiritual journey. It could be a change, a big change in your life. If you want to change, you want to move, right? Because this card is about moving. It's about relocating. It's about taking something to another level. It's about creating new opportunities, right? So if you want to do something different right now, remember that we do have the ability to manifest, you know? We have this powerful soul that can make shit happen. But we also have this human being who has input, right? We're the ones living the life, right? The soul is like hanging on for the ride. And it's a time right now where you get to write your experience into existence. What do you want it to be? You know, manifesting sometimes is just all about writing it down. What do you want your future to look like? What do you really want it to look like? You know, think about that. I think honestly about manifesting, the hardest part for me is to honestly say what I really want, because I don't know, you know, like some days I want to travel and some days I want to just stay home. Some days I feel like my family is my whole everything. And other days I feel like I want more. You know what I mean? So it's confusing for me sometimes to manifest, because I get to sitting down with the pen and I'm like, what do you, like, if you're really writing this into the existence, like, what do you really want, you know? And it shuts me down every time. Tell me about the journey, Spirit, angels, spirits, and guides. Tell me what this journey is about for Gemini. Tell me what's coming up. I feel like it's something you get to choose, is, you know, like, what do you want it to be? What do you want the journey to be? But it's saying you have to leave something behind, so let's ask about that. In order to go on this journey, what do they have to leave behind, Spirit? What is Gemini leaving behind? Okay. All right. So it's about healing. It is. It's about, this feeling of non-action, Four of Wands, right? I mean, Four of Swords. She's just laying here healing up. She is talking to her higher self in the Hermit card, but I feel like for some reason what I'm saying is like, this person doesn't want to really get up. Yeah. It's about something that she lost. It's about a heartbreak, right? Something is going on for this person. It's the Three of Swords, the Four of Swords, and the Death card. So it looks like, you could have been going through a transformation for a while. And this is something that has to wrap up before you can go forward. I feel like, you have to close the door on this heartbreak. You do. It's sad, but it's been keeping you up. It's causing you anxiety, so honestly, if they're telling me that you get to write your own story from here on out, which is what the Akashic Library is saying, you get to say your own future. You're creating your own life. And this is what Spirit says, like, you've got to leave these things behind, all these, negative cards, like this anxiety and this heartbreak and this urge to just lay down all the time. Like, right? I don't know, but I don't know why I keep hearing lazy. I don't want to say the word lazy, but it's like you don't want to get up, Maybe you're comfortable meditating and talking to your higher self right now, but I'm saying this has to really close out. You have to close the door and let this transformation be done. You're a new person now. So you can't manifest anything too great while you're in all that negative energy, is what I'm saying, Gemini. So tell me what this journey is. Tell me where they're going. Let's see some happy shit. Devil card. Why is the devil card here? Holy cow. Why is the devil card here? I think what it's saying, honestly, is like, the devil represents like all these swords, Three Swords, Nine of Swords, the Death card, right? All that negative energy together creates this fear to move forward. The devil card. It's like, whatever it is that you're crying about, whatever it is that's keeping you up all night, whatever it is that you lost something. Could be a lover, could be a friend. It could be the end of a friendship, a marriage, a work relationship, right? But if you stay too long in this energy, it becomes like devil energy. So you start acting out, right? Devil energy, and it starts stopping you from moving forward. So I think it's holding you back. Spirit is saying, like, bottom of the deck, focus on the things you have. Look around you. Get yourself out of this darkness. Go out in the sun, I do feel like when I was looking at your energy this morning about, for your birthday reading, it does say that you guys are going to be traveling a lot, like in June, like the rest of May and June, like short trips, lots of them. So maybe you're just camping every weekend or something. I don't know. Spirit is saying you're walking away from this energy. Good for you. You're surrendering it. And you're transmuting the energy. Yeah, starting to be excited about life, starting to hang out with people. You're starting to get, back in the swing of things. Maybe you're meeting up with some friends. Three of Cups, celebration. Temperance is about transmuting energy. It's about taking all of this pain and turning it into joy. And you're doing it. You know what I mean? You are. So expect that to happen. Like, just, this is just going to leave you. This sadness. You're going to walk away from it like it never happened, because I think that it's been controlling you. So you're ready to surrender it. You're ready to move forward. Good for you. Tell me about the Akashic Library. This is where you're moving to. So maybe in the Akashic Library, what you want to do is travel, you know? Because that's what the journey card is about. Look at the Six of Swords. This is your higher self leading you out of there. It's seriously leading you out of the sadness, the darkness. So it looks to me like the Akashic Library, you want love in your life. Whether it's your own self feeling the love, exuding the love, or you want love for you, right? That's where Spirit is taking you, is to this King of Cups energy. It could be somebody that you know. It could be like working with your inner child too, you know? But this Six of Cups looks like someone, I don't know, making an apology. It could be somebody from your past coming in saying sorry. It could be you offering an apology. It could be a reconciliation between two people. It could be about love. It could be about you loving your inner child too. You know, like saying like, it's okay. Everything's okay. Tell me what the Six of Cups is. Or you could be going toward an old relationship too. Like a past relationship, right? Somewhere you want, anyway, it's a new beginning and it's a solid foundation. There's an offer here. You're feeling very confident in this Akashic Library energy. So if you're picking up the pen, I feel like you're manifesting movement toward love. Maybe somebody that you already know. So Six of Cups could be like I said, it could be an old friend, it could be an old lover, it could be a sibling, right? But what you want is peace in your home. Four of Wands, you want it. You want everybody to get along. You want everybody to be happy. You want love. You want joy, and you want a new beginning. And here it comes. I also see you being very confident here. So you're going from this energy where you're laying down and feeling like shit. You're up all night. You're, worried. You're heartbroken. And then here you are owning your power, feeling beautiful, feeling lovely. So on the full moon, I know I did the full moon readings yesterday, but it's still coming. It's like Thursday, next Thursday. I feel like you should think about what you really want, because it's a portal of manifestation, and I just want everybody to take advantage of it. You know what I mean? What do you want? If you want all of this, what it's saying, you want to let go of all this stuff that's been holding you back. You want confidence, you want a new beginning, you want stability in your home. Manifest that. And working with the moon is perfect, because like you can write all of this stuff down. Like, I want to let go of the heartbreak, the fact that I don't want to get out of bed, the fact that I'd rather stay inside talking to my higher self than face reality. I want to let go of all the sleepless nights, the anxiety. I want this transformation to be complete. I want to let go of this thing and let it be dead and done and gone. I want to move forward, Spirit. I want this to leave. And here's what I want in place of it, right? I want all these things. So if you're working with the moon energy, you would write down all those things that that are holding you back. Write them on one piece of paper. And on another piece of paper, you write what you want instead of it. And it will come to you. You will release that. It's the perfect time to release, and it's a perfect time to bring in too. So whatever it is that you are desiring, Gemini, I just feel like you guys have a really magical time coming up. And I would suggest all of you to do your own research. Do your own research. Use your natal chart. Figure out where everything's at, and figure out everything, like what house it's in, how can I best use this energy, you know what I mean? Okay. 35. Cancer. Tell me what Cancer needs to know right now, Spirit. Angels, spirits, guides, ancestors, thank you so much. I love you guys. Appreciate your help today. Let's give Cancer some good advice. Well, there it is, I guess. Oh, Michael. It's the Strength card. It's Archangel Michael. Trust yourself and go for it. Don't give up. This is an opportunity you don't want to miss. That's the bottom of the deck, Cancer. Wow. Your energy is reflecting Michael's strength right now. So you have him around you. What this means is that when people look at you, they see it. Like, it might not be something you see, but they see it. They see your power. They see your strength. They see his wings, the light of his wings. They can see it. So people will be looking at you differently, Cancer. They're going to see you as powerful and strong and beautiful. They're going to be attracted to you. So this card is saying, just go for whatever it is you want. Go for whatever it is you want, and know that Michael is right there. There, I mean, as long as it's, not something terrible, and Michael's energy is right there to help push you along, to help give you the strength that you need. You're going to feel it. And the Six of Scrolls over here is talking about, this is an opportunity you don't want to miss. And then don't give up. You're not done. That's the other message. So I don't know what's going on, but it seems like there's something here and you're about ready to give up on it. And Spirit's saying, don't do it. You got all the strength you need from Michael. This is going to work. We promise it's going to work. Trust us, right? So you've got an archangel around you. Let's see what he wants to say. What does Michael want to say to Cancer? Michael, what do you want to say to Cancer? And welcome to my channel. Two of Cups. Okay, so it's a soul friend maybe coming in. King of Wands. This is about knowing your power, right? Oh, is this about a relationship? This could be about a relationship that's taught you so much strength, It could be. Yeah, looks like there was a fight. Could be with an air sign, right? Leo, Aries, Sag. You're hanging on to it. You're talking to your higher self about it. Something wasn't fair in a Two of Cups relationship. Something wasn't fair. Maybe there was a fight, but you're hanging on. Like, you're not letting this go, but you are talking to your higher self. What is your higher self saying to you, Spirit? Cancer's higher self. Four of Swords. Time to heal. Oh. Oh. Time to know your strength. Time to know your value. So, I think that's why Michael's here. Like, you're pretty in the dirt about some kind of relationship. So Two of Cups, that can be about love for sure. It's always about soul friend though. So it could be a soul friend like, a lover. It could be a fire sign because the King of Wands is here. But it could be about a parent, a sibling, a child, It's some kind of ruckus though. There's some kind of fight that made you feel really shitty and confused. And so you're healing up from that. You're learning your strength from whatever this is. And Spirit is saying, like, there's something going on here. Don't give up. There's an opportunity coming. Don't give up. Just because this one thing happened, don't give up on yourself, right? You're not done. You can't. You have to stand up and be strong and understand your value in the universe. King of Pentacles. Know who you are. King of Wands. Be powerful. Be courageous. And know that you have this wings of light around you. Okay, so don't give up, you're not done. So it looks like there's an opportunity coming in, right? It could be about like work. It could be something ground level, like you just started it and you feel some kind of way, like maybe you're being attacked or you can't do it, right? Which is the energy right now, right? Because we have Chiron in Aries. We also have Mars in Aries. So we're doing, every single person is battling this. It's like Chiron is saying, are you good enough to do this? This is you, like with Chiron. Are you good enough to do this? And you're like, I don't know, I don't know. Mars comes in though and says, you fucking are good enough. Don't give up. Stand up. You're not done. There's a new path. Wow, underneath of the Six of Scrolls. Look at in another archangel. You're being guided. This is a special, special time for you, two archangels. I'm wondering if this has something to do with speaking or journalism, counseling, like you're being led somewhere, you know. It's about communication, truth, clarity, right? You're being called to express your feelings. Maybe you're being asked to go, you know, maybe you're a counselor or you want to be, right? It could be about writing or publishing some kind of a book. Remember, there's paths unknown here, you know. So it's saying like, don't give up because of this one thing. You know, like I see that it's got you kind of all topsy-turvy and you're feeling like, oh, no. But look what it says at the bottom of the deck, 2 of Wands. Choose you. What's the best thing that you could do for yourself? What would make you grow the most? What is your best option? You know, choose you. Or you could even surrender this and say to your higher self, like, guide me to the next spot. I'm scared, you know, I'm scared. So yeah, I think that's what this is all about. Where are you taking these guys, Spirit? Where are you taking these guys? Where are you taking Cancer with the 6 of Swords? So Spirit is guiding you somewhere. Once you just say to your higher self, like, dude, I really don't, I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling the confidence. I don't know if I can move forward. Will you please help me, higher spirit? And that's what's happening. You know, you're being led out of there. Here you are, like offering love. Like this could be feel like a heart activation, like suddenly you see love everywhere, right? Because they're taking you to a place where you will. So I don't know if you're doing traveling. You know, are you traveling to see somebody that loves you so much? It's like it's either someone coming in and like just pouring love on you. This could be someone younger than you, someone from your past, or it could be just you being lit up with love, you know, your heart just exploding with joy. Or it could be an offer of love. But it's like you're guarded. So over here, when this says don't give up, you're not done, it's like it's showing me all these opportunities that you have. You have 3 offers here, like, you know, like there's this offer, like, here, why don't you try this? And you're guarded, and then you realize it's up to you, and so you give it over to your higher self, and then here comes another offer, but you still feel guarded with the 9 of Wands, and then here comes another offer, Knight of Pentacles. It's like Spirit is like offering over and over and over. This is what you want. This is what you've been manifesting. I don't know why you're so scared of it, because of whatever happened over here. So I feel like you need to understand who's hanging out with you. You need to understand that there's archangels. There must be something pretty big going on in your life, because you feel very, very guarded, and you've got all these offers coming in, like whether it's love or, you know, these could be family members coming in to try and help you, because you're in a pretty bad way here. Pretty bad way. You know, that's why Michael's here. Michael's trying to let you understand, you know, your strength, because you're feeling pretty shitty, you know. So if you will just I don't know, surrender to the higher realms, you know, let this go. Just work on meditation. Maybe even work on these two archangels. Call these guys in. It is Gabriel, which is the communicator, and Michael, the strength. So maybe you need to work with them in your meditation, you know. Just invite them into your life and ask to feel them. Ask them to send a person that represents them. You know what I mean? Like, I want somebody to come in. Someone will come. I promise you they will. I've done it before. And then sometimes it comes in the weirdest way too. Like, it could be somebody, you know, just doing a reading on YouTube, but they tell you exactly what you need to know. You know, so just put it out there to spirit that you want the message, you want it. You want to know exactly. And they will give it to you, you know. Tell them you want to see the wings. Tell them you want to feel the light, right? Okay, so Leo. 4604. Okay. All right, Leo. What does Leo need to know today? Leo, what is your message? 4K is clearing the way. Some things in your way from getting to where you want to go. It's some kind of loss. Leo, you lost something. In this book, it shows treasure. So treasure is, to be honest, is anything that you find valuable, right? It could be a person, it could be money, it could be things. The treasure is about a box being robbed, a treasure box, right? You have this big box of treasure in your house, someone breaks in, you come home, they broke in through a window, and they stole all your shit. And it's stopping you from moving. So you kind of need to move that out of your way. I don't know what you lost. What did they lose? What's this big loss in the treasure card, Spirit? Hello, how's it going? Welcome to my channel. Thanks for coming. What did they lose, Leo? It could be a death, right? Or it could be saying like whatever you lost is transforming you, you know? There's the 10 of Cups, or 10 of Swords, which is another death card. It's about transformation, you know? So even if you feel like whatever you lost, you know, was the end all be all, you're never going to be okay, it's telling me to let it go because it's really changing you who you are at a cellular level, you know. And you're not alone either with this particular deck. In the death card, the Lord of the Shadows is here. And it's saying that there's someone that's been following you, you know what I mean? Like a guide. It could be an ancestor. It could be somebody who passed recently or a long time ago, right? It could be anyone. But it's saying like they're watching you, like they're assigned to you. They're your guide, right? They're with you every step of the way as you release this and transform into the new you, you know? I feel like King of Swords is here saying like, you need to really get honest about this thing. You know, get really honest with yourself. King of Swords is, he's decisive, right? He's honest, he's smart, he's gone through a lot, he has a lot of knowledge just from going through life, right? He does, he has lots of knowledge. So, and he's a good decider too. So that could be you just finally deciding to let it go, you know? Or it could be talking about the person that you know, is gone. I don't know. Clearing the way. Tell me how they're going to do that. Okay. 3 of Cups. So this could be other people. 3 of Cups sometimes to me feels like angel guidance, angel messages. It's like spirit bringing in people to help you. You know what I mean? Give you messages. You see why? Do you see the bird up there by the 3 people? And that's the 3 of Cups. And it's about reunion. It's about celebrating. It's about friendship, right? But it's also about spiritual guidance. So it could be like you're somewhere having a celebration and someone gives you some kind of insight and it's really from spirit. So be on the lookout for that. And keep paying attention. It's the soul friend, right? Okay, so tell me, what is the log especially? Like, what is it? Is it this treasure that they lost? And how do they move it out? I feel like what it's saying is like, okay, you'll know. You'll know when it's time. Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords. So clarity, and the Ace of Wands is like kind of like a new idea. It's a new beginning. It's a new epiphany, right? So again, with the Three of Cups, right? Somebody could be coming in and giving you a whole bunch of knowledge. Yeah, how to get your wish fulfillment, how to transmute the energy so that you are not imbalanced anymore. It's about cutting out. Here you have like a King, Queen of Swords now here too. So I don't know if we're talking about a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, right? Because it's an air sign. So I feel like you're getting clarity about something. And it's whatever this log is in the road, it's about this treasure, right? And I think you're getting clarity on it and figuring out how to like put down a boundary or cut it completely out of your life, but definitely transmuting energy, changing the energy from like, this is a problem to this is a gift, you know? That's what transmuting energy is. Seeing something as a gift. Bottom of the deck, Wheel of Fortune. And that's a big one right now because it's Jupiter, right? And Jupiter is on the move. So we're going to be feeling a lot of Jupiter energy like coming up because it's moving, right? So it's going to affect our luck. It's the lucky planet. So there could be luck coming in. So I think what it's saying to me, like why you need to know this right now, is you need to clean up your energy. You know what I mean? You need to finalize whatever this is. You need to completely transform from it. So you lost something, like I don't know what it was, but it's time for a big change in your energy, new beginnings, alignment, that's what's happening. And look at you. You've got new beginnings all over the damn place. You even have love coming in and success. Who am I reading for? Leo. So a lot of things are changing. But I do feel like you have to create some boundaries with people. You have to cut some people out, or maybe old ideas about yourself. You know what I mean? Because there's winning energy, there's alignment energy, and it's all coming in with Jupiter. So you guys pay attention to what's going on with Jupiter, dude. It's a pretty cool transit coming in. And it's going to change us. So pay attention to where that's at in your chart, Jupiter. Specifically, what house is it? Because that's where the luck's going to come in, Where's Jupiter when it moves? It's in Taurus right now, and it's moving into Gemini in just a couple of days. That's why I say, it's a huge energy, and has been for a couple of months, right? Let's see, Virgo, 58, 40. Okay, 5840 for Virgo. Spirits, angels, and guides, can you tell me what's going on for, there it is, karmic trench. So you've been doing something over and over and over. And it's like you can't ever get out of this rut, right? It's kind of like you're in a karmic rut. And no matter what you do, it's like you just keep doing it. Like this guy's like, I don't know if he's digging holes, right? He's making a garden or something. And it's like he gets done with one row. Think about it. It's like it's a never-ending fucking job, I don't know if you've ever gardened, but it's true. It's a never-ending job. When we were kids, we had a really big garden, and we even rented land and grew potatoes. I think 2 years, maybe 1. I don't know. But anyway, we grew potatoes, and that's what it was like. It was like a never-ending you know, row of potatoes. It just goes and goes and goes and goes. You get done with one row and you just have to start on the next, and it's like never ending. And then when you get done with the whole field, guess what? It's time to start over, right? So that's kind of the energy here with the karmic trench. And I feel like this is the important thing right now. There's some kind of rut that you're in. Now, it could be a routine because, you know, like every day I get up and I, you know, drink coffee for 2 hours. This is my routine, right? And maybe there's something changing in your routine is what I feel like. The way you do something, you know, like you're tired of it. It's over and over and over again. Bottom of the deck. Add some. This is about visions. It's about spiritual gifts. It's about total connection. It's an arrival to your goals. It's an affirmation of your strength. And it's also a message like no matter what happens, you're surrounded by spirits in all forms. Look at this cool card. Do you see all those spirits around her? It's like ancestors, it's like guides, it's like angels, it's like fairies, right? It's like every kind of other realmly kind of entity. I think there's a few interesting things on this card that I like to point out. One of them is that this girl is sitting at the table reading, but there's an angel showing her what to read, right? Pointing out the sentence, pointing out the word, right? So something happening here. Like, are you reaching the other side? Are you seeing the visions? Let me show you the picture again because, you know, when I close my eyes and I meditate, I start seeing faces like this one and this one, like these two, and they like morph into each other. There's hundreds of them, one after another. I don't know these people, but they just come in and show themselves, and their face morphs from one face to another. So I don't know if that's happening to you, but if it does, don't be scared. There's also fairies on this, and I don't know if you guys ever see fairies. I feel like fairies like share our earthly realm with us, and we can see them sometimes, depending on where we're vibing at. You know what I mean? If we're low vibe, we're not going to see them. If we're high vibe, we probably are. Or we could be low vibe and crying. I've seen them when I'm really sad before, and they show up like spirit shows up, you know. And I think it's a gift. I do feel like it's a gift. It's like spirit saying like, I'm right here. I'm everywhere. Okay, tell me what's going on with the karmic trance. What's this thing? It could be about love, like a root, you know, a same old love cycle, right? Passion. Three of Pentacles. This could also be saying like, you got new stuff coming in, right? Someone coming in to make an offer with you. 10 of Pentacles. You got to cut yourself free from this karmic trench. It is about love. It's about a certain kind of love. Maybe it's a love like, you know, someone comes in, offers you love, comes in, says, I want to be with you, dude. And they're really passionate, sexy, fun, right? Best sex of your life. And then they fucking split. So is that the karmic trench that you're in? Because Spirit is saying like, it's time for that shit to be done, you know? They're giving you this knife with the Ace of Swords. You're not stuck in there. It feels like you are though, right? So you have this karmic cycle in love. And I feel like what they're saying is it's about passion and then it ends, you know? But what's coming is like, if you cut yourself free from that, realize that you're more, right? And then the add some sign, right? So this would be about understanding spiritual gifts, a total connection to spirit, right? So it's spirit giving you that sword to cut yourself free from the cycle, right? But It's funny how these cards came out because they're almost the same. You know what I mean? Like the first card that came out was Ace of Cups, then Ace of Wands, and then Three of Pentacles, and then 10, right? So it's saying like, this is what it could be. This is what you want, but this is what it ends up like, you know? Like here comes the same card, love. Here comes the same card, passion, and Three of Swords here. Like this is what you usually get, right? Someone offering love, but really just wanting sex, and then splitting. And you're like, fuck that shit. It happens every time. So something changing there. You don't need to stay in that rut. You can change it. It's changing it's about changing your own vibration, right? So it's about tuning in. It's about getting, you know, on the same page as your higher self and tapping into the other realms, right? I think Spirit is saying like, it's really important right now that you tap in. You know what I mean? Work on tapping in, work on getting in alignment with your higher self, you know, because if you're in alignment with your higher self and all that is, this routine, this, you know, isn't going to happen. What's going to happen is you're going to step into your power. It's going to come really fast. You're going to cut out anything that doesn't fucking feel fair to you. You're not even going to entertain it, you know? Yeah. I think you're over being like in this cycle. And I think that you're going to find that out. And it's through going in, right? The way out is in, if that makes sense. The way out of the cycle is to go inside. All right, Libra is next. Let's look at Libra 101. Let's see here, where am I at for time? 9:30. Shit. Okay. I'm wondering if I'm going to have to... I don't know if I'm going to make it through all these, you guys. I'm going too slow. Libra, tell me what's going on for Libra. What do they need to know right now, Spirit? Balance. That's your card. And caught in the ruins. Okay. So you're stuck. You're stuck in somewhere. You feel like you're stuck, but you're not stuck. You can get out anytime you want. This could be old beliefs. This could be stuck in a cycle of fear, right? And Spirit is saying like what you need to focus on right now is finding balance in yourself, you know, and realizing that you have the ability to climb out of anything that you feel trapped in. You're not trapped. It's an illusion. Okay, so Three of Cups. Let's see. The Moon. This could be talking about using the moon and new information. Could be about a kid too, a child, right? So maybe there's something about a child that does balance you out, you know, or it could be new information that you're seeking, you know, like you're asking your higher self, like send somebody to tell me something new, tell me how to fix this thing, or point me in the right direction so I can find it, because I'm stuck right here. This came out for you yesterday, Libra, this Four of Cups. I didn't even mean to grab the same deck, but there it is. You're stuck to the tree. And that's why you need balance, because you're stuck, you know. This whole reading is about being stuck, right? In your head, broken, right? I don't even want to fucking look at what's going on around me, right? But there's new information coming in that's going to balance you out. It could be like sent in by Spirit too with the Three of Cups. You know, it could be. It's about the Nine of Wands, yeah. I think you got the same message yesterday, to be honest. So this is actually saying like, you feel overwhelmed with your life and the things that have happened to you recently. You feel stuck. You don't know what to do to move forward. And you're feeling maybe a little bit, or have been feeling maybe a little bit like a victim. This isn't fucking fair. Why'd this happen to me? Right? And then there's the High Priest saying like, it's part of your lesson, babe. Hang on. Just hang on. You're not stuck here. You know, there is balance coming in, and it's really a reframe of the way you're thinking about what happened, right? So 9 of Wands. I feel like I'm a victim of my circumstances, and I'm fucking sick of it. But we all know, like, if you're following my channel and you're a subscriber, here's what I think you might know is that our soul planned all this and we're here for a fucking reason. Like everything that happened. I know it seems like it doesn't make sense. And I know you're saying to yourself, well, I didn't choose this. Because that's kind of how I felt when my son died. You know, I was like, I didn't fucking choose this. Why would I choose this? That's fucked up. But when you go into your astrology and you really look at this stuff, you can see it like, oh my God, you know, I think this was a lesson. And the lesson for you is about turning that 9 of Wands around. It's about not being a victim. It's about being a teacher. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what can you teach? Have you ever thought of that? You know, what can a person teach? Something that they learned, right? You can't teach something unless you know what you're talking about, right? And I think that we don't really see the value when we're in a lot of pain and we're feeling stuck, and our human being is saying like, this isn't fucking fair, you know. And remember the balance card here. That's what's coming in for you, and that's what you need to focus on is yourself. Like, you are balanced. But it's about whether or not you feel like a victim or a winner, you know, a victim or a teacher. Like, I'm really glad I have this knowledge, right? So I think it's just a flip of the way you believe about what happened to you. If you feel really like, you know, I didn't fucking choose this, you need to do some meditating because you did. You know what I mean? Like, you did. Your higher self did. And you need to fucking demand that information from them. Why? Why? And that's what I did. And then I was pointed toward astrology. I mean, spirit just pointed me that direction. And I started like investigating, like, what's my north node? What's my son's north node? Like, what's my fucking purpose in my life, you know? Like, why did I behave this way the first half of my life and then he died and now I'm a different person? Why? It's all on purpose. I trust me, it is. And if you dig into your own astrology and find your own answers, it's very empowering. And that's what's meant to happen. Like, your higher self is like, this is our lesson. This is what I wanted to feel. I wanted to experience this. And I'm sorry you feel like the victim. So Ace of Cups is coming in here. This is about a new beginning in love, a new beginning in loving yourself, a new beginning in finding balance and stability in your home, right? You can climb out of this rut and create this love for yourself, you know. I just feel like, you know, your higher self is guiding you there. So you definitely need to make contact. You know, look what's both of these things coming out at the same time. You want to know what I think your gift is from this, whatever you lost? Because you lost something. You're fucking not even wanting to look at your life or anything in front of you, you know? But when the high priest and the high priestess come out, it's about psychic abilities. It is. And you want to know what I think? I think that's why whatever happened. And while you're sitting here in this Four of Cups and it appears that you're not doing anything, you are. You're tapping in. You're receiving those blessings, aren't you? You're going to be able to move forward from this soon. And again, don't forget about lucky Jupiter moving and being very important in our lives. It's like it's moving into a new sign. A sign of Gemini. So where's Gemini for you? You know, it's those first degrees and last degrees of the zodiac. So it's leaving Taurus. 109. So it's leaving Taurus and moving into Gemini. So I don't know what your rising sign is. So figure out what your rising sign is and figure out where Gemini is in your chart. What house is it in? You know what I mean? It wouldn't surprise me if it's like in your some kind of subconscious or like your philosophical side or something like that. Because I feel like there's a big change coming for you. And I think the houses I'm talking about might be like 12, 11, 8, or 9. I could be wrong, but that's what I think it is. 12, 11, 8, or 9 are the psychic ones. And that's what it looks like to me. Like you're developing psychic abilities. So I'll just allow yourself to roll through that, you know, because your higher self has a bigger plan. You can find out what it is. You just have to tap in. And, you know, and that takes time and an effort, you know. If you don't know how to tap in, you know, look on YouTube for like a guided meditation to reach higher self. Like do something like that that's guided, that will take you on a walk and just do the breathing. If you can't follow along yet, just close your eyes and just deep breathe a couple of times and like talk to your higher self. Just work on the breath. Go all the way in as deep as you can. Hold it just for a second, blow it out very, very slowly, in and out. Like that's how we reach our higher self. You know what I mean? You'll get visions, you'll get answers. And if you fall asleep, like if you do it before bed, I always do it before bed for sure. That's not the only time, but I always do it because I'm hoping for a dream. I'm hoping for an answer. You know, I'm hoping to be aware. So, Scorpio, here's what it is. So, here's what's happening to you. There's a psychic power increasing for you right now. Um, and it's saying like you've done this for lots of lives, right? You know how to tap in. You know that you have psychic powers. Of course you do, right? I feel like your joy is increasing. I feel like maybe some of you are going to be able to see other realms coming in, right? Because your psychic abilities are increasing here. It's also telling me like you have a message to relay to the public, like, right? So you're the oracle, you know, you are the oracle. You're the one that spirit's going to speak through. So are you ready? Are you listening? Are you willing? Right? So it's talking about seeing images, having feelings, it's like all the clairs, right? So I feel like, you know, you guys are experiencing some new powers. I know you're already tapped in, but there's more powers coming in for you, is what it's saying. So pay attention to that. Usually you have been having money readings for I don't know how long, and now they're finally talking about your gifts. So here it is. You have a message to relay to the general public, right? So I don't know how you're going to do it. If you're a public speaker or if you're going to, you know, just work with people individually in your town. I'm not really sure, but you are the oracle. You have something to just talk about love. It's like almost like you know, you spent your life trying to figure out love, and I think you finally have. And 10 of Cups is about loving unconditionally. I feel like to me, unconditional love, it's about not having like any expectations. And, you know, it looks to me like you have completely figured it out. And it's your kind of your lot in life. It's almost like you're being a teacher about unconditional love, you know? Like it's up to you to do this. This is about loving people for no goddamn reason. You know? You just love them. And you become an expert on love. It seems like you've been walking this path for a long time, right? Like this love, you've been learning all kinds of lessons. You've walked away from love. You've been guarded about love, right? And it seems like it's taken a long time. So what I'm feeling is like you have been trying to figure out love ever since you were little. And now you got this Emperor energy coming in. So that would be the Aries energy. That's what's pulling you. We've got Mars in Aries. We've got Chiron in Aries. And we've got Mars and Chiron and one more. North Node, right? So it's affecting every single person on the planet. It is. And the Emperor is the Aries energy. So I kind of feel like you're being pulled to like stand up and take the lead about love. It's been a lifelong journey of figuring out love. And you've had heartbreak, you've walked away, you've been guarded, and you're even reevaluating your little child self-love, like, you know, like how you felt when you were a kid. You're understanding all of it, and you're feeling the power, you know. You're ready to step out of your comfort zone and be the boss of whatever you're doing, right? Teaching, or what are they doing with this message? How are they relaying it? What's going on here with this message? Okay. Wow. Yeah, I just kind of feel, wow, you got brand new beginnings all over the place here, Scorpio, right? So I feel like kind of once you understand this message of the Oracle of Delphi, right? So it's kind of like a calling, right? You're being called from the spirit realm, saying like, you know, you have had all the lessons in love your whole life. You know, you've been guarded, you've been, you know, you've walked away, you felt like it was a burden, but you get like this new, I don't know, new information, and it gives you brand new beginnings, like clarity and truth, maybe speaking about it. Wands, you know, like you're creating something with it. Maybe you're making a class like online or something, like about how to love yourself, maybe, right? Because it looks like if anyone would know it, how to do that, it might be you, right? And it's clear about you having a message to relay to the other people, you know. It's because of all the things you've been going through, but you have all brand new beginnings. It's abundance, it's love, it's self-love, it's knowledge, and you're being asked to share it, and it makes you fucking happy, you know. It does, and it gives you a new beginning. I feel like you're teaching things to people, you know. So that's what I'm seeing for you. Wow. That's a pretty cool message, Scorpio. Good for you. And Sagittarius. 117. 51. Okay. Sagittarius. What does Sagittarius need to know right now? Should their focus be? What do you want them to work on? What should they look around and notice? What do you want to tell them, Sagittarius? One card, Spirit, please, and bottom of the deck. Okay. Ace of Cups, commitment, and balance at the bottom of the deck. So this is Ace of Roses is about love. It's about a new beginning in love. This card says commitment. So it could be about a commitment in love and finding balance within yourself, or finding balance within your relationship, right? Something fair, something, right? So you have a decision to make. It says Two of Swords. You're kind of, you know, not sure what to do, and you don't see this coming. It's an offer, Sagittarius. It's someone from your past coming in. You don't really see it coming. Wheel of Fortune moment. It'd be a lucky break for you, right? Wheel of Fortune is luck. So there's someone coming in to say something or apologize or something. It could be anyone doing it. In this particular card, it looks like a parent and a child. So it could be that, right? Like a parent apologizing, offering something, right? Or it could be a lover, Two of Cups. It could be a parent still. I think maybe somebody said something that hurt you with that Nine of Swords at the bottom of the deck. I also see like growth inside of you here. When this happens, like growth, you're going from like a knight to a king, so that's pretty big growth on your part, and that's what I kind of see coming in. And a knight do see balance with the Two of Cups, so this could, like I said, it could be a lover, it could be a parent, it could be a sibling, even like it. I don't know, but I feel like it's a commitment and maybe a recommitment. You know what I mean? So I think there's balance coming in. I feel like the Wheel of Fortune is here bringing in a new beginning. And here's what it looks like, you know. Two of Cups and the King of Wands. And Two of Cups is balance, you know. I love this card because Two of Cups, you know, people call it usually like it's a lover card, right? But it really could be anybody that is a soul friend, you know, and we have many, many, many soul friends. Our parents, our siblings, our everything, right? And what it means here, like in this Two of Cups, is like you see how they're meeting eye to eye, you know, like one's not taller than the other, one's not feeling more important than the other. They're feeling like equals. And you know, I think there was some kind of a rift here, you know. So I feel like there's something, you know, it's a decision you have to make. You want to accept this apology, you want to make this apology, but you have to decide, you know, whether you want to do it or not. Capricorn. Let's see, 120. Okay. Angels, spirits, and guides, tell me what Capricorn needs to know right now. What can I do to help myself? And Saint Germain. Okay, so the Saint Germain energy is about transmuting energy. So how can you help yourself with transmuting your energy? This is also, this card is talking about like working with this energy of the Ascended Master Count Saint Germain. He's an Ascended Master of transmutation, transmuting energy, you know, and he's working with you, you know, he's connecting with you. You're the one getting messages. You share the same purpose with Count Saint Germain. You do. So that's what this card is saying, Capricorn. So whether you know it or not, why don't you call this guy in, this ascended master, to gain empowerment, you know, because he's right here. And it says that, you know, Capricorn, you are working with this energy as part of your purpose. This is about movement to higher realization of power, you know, understanding your power. You might want to read up on Saint Germain. I mean, wow, that dude. He's an ascended master. He he transmutes energy. There is the story of that guy is like maybe he was around this time before Atlantis sunk, you know, and he was actually there, you know, and he was an ascended master then and alive, and it's saying like, you know, he was trying to like get the whole Atlantis people to all, you know, get to this space where he was with his knowing, with the fact that he can transmute energy, because he was trying to save that nation, right? With this power. And we're doing the same thing right now. We're doing exactly the same thing. That's why we have all this energy of transmuting energy. Like, how do we take something shitty and turn it into good? You know, that's what it's all about. It's about kind of reframing your thoughts. So what can you do to help yourself? Spirit, answer me that. What can Capricorn do to help themselves right now? Okay, transformation and the Empress. So this would be about like understanding your divinity, understanding your role in the world, understanding how important you are, you know? Like even when I'm telling you about this Count Saint Germain, I know it sounds a little wild. I know it does. But it's a real thing. So I feel like you're being kind of shown that. You might want to work with this energy under the moon, the full moon that's coming next week on Thursday, and about talking about how you view yourself. You know, what's holding you back from understanding your divinity? What is it? You know, it's got to change. There's the transmuting card right there, Saint Germain card coming out again. This is what has to change the way you see yourself. You need to see yourself as this beautiful empress and let go of all these past beliefs, because what you have coming in is Ten of Pentacles. Everything you want, you can create it. It's about going from this energy of fucking the way you see yourself, you know, like I'm not worthy or something like that. What can you do to help yourself? Work on this. Work on letting this go. So under the full moon, I want you to think about, well, before the full moon, it's next Thursday. So I want you to think about the way you view yourself and what is fucked up about it. Like, what little kid belief do you have? Like, you know, that you picked up back then. You know, just think of all the things kids say. It could be anything, right? But we hang on to them and it makes us feel like this. And what's happening is you're needing to understand your value. You're needing to let go of all these things that you thought you were, you know, like you gotta let it go. You gotta let it transform, because you're not all those things. You're not. So I feel like what's happening is you understanding your value. So here's some ideas that you could do, like to change your energy. You know, positive affirmations. I am intelligent. I am the Empress. I am a creator. I am wealthy. I am solid. I am stable. I am grounded. I am the fucking Empress. And I can have whatever I want. You know, that's how we transmute it. We like tell ourselves another story. We have to. We have to like change the pattern, change the habit, you know? So if you have a habit of always thinking that you're shit because it looks like you do, I feel like that's something you need to burn up in the fire for the full moon. Like you need to fucking let it go and invite in Saint Germain and saying like, I'm giving this to you. Have a fire that night, you guys. Build a fire outside and fucking let some shit go, Capricorn. Work with that energy. It wants to take it. You know what I mean? It wants to help you. Spirit does, I mean. And the energy of the universe, you know? We have this, you know, this full moon that might be one of the best full moons of the whole year. Not even kidding. It's in Sagittarius and it's next Thursday. And I feel like, you know, a lot of times I wait until like the day before the moon to do moon readings. And I was like, no, this one's too important. I need to talk about it all the way up until it happens. You know what I mean? I need to get all the information because you guys need to figure out what you really need to let go of and really let it go. This moon coming in is like a portal for manifestation. Just want you to know. So use it, right? Angels, spirits, and guides. Let's ask about Aquarius. One card. There it is. Akashic Library. And Stuck in the Ruins. Dang, that's come out a lot. So I feel like, you know, like it's what you need to know right now. The reason I'm asking that is because of the moon. What do you need to know right now so that you can fucking let it go? So here's the thing. You're feeling some kind of trapped. It could be about addiction. It could be about beliefs. It could be about being unhappy. It could be about childhood memories. It could be about childhood beliefs, right? And you can come out of that anytime you want. It's like a matter of changing your mind. It's like writing a new story. Akashic Libraries right here, and that's what it's about. You know, it's saying like, you know, This card is about heightened intuition. It's about self-creation. It's about having a portal to create the life that you want. What do you want? Like, sky's the limit here with the Akashic Library. What's the next thing you want to experience? Wealth? True love? Tell me what they want to experience. It's about self-creation. Like, what do you want your job to be? What do you want your house to be? You know, like, manifest it. Manifest it. You write down what you want to let go of with this card. What's keeping you stuck? And you write down what you want your life to look like with this card. And it's just exactly as simple as that. Tell me some of the things that the Akashic Library love. Yeah, like you want a new beginning in love. You want ascension. I think what's happening here is it's your own heart activation going on in this Akashic Library. You know what I mean? Like, so it's saying like, yeah, you can write your story. Come from a heart space. You know, come from a heart space. What have you always wanted? What did you want when you were little? Manifest that. What did you want your life to look like? 2 of Cups. A love that's real. It could be about you and your higher self, making best friends too, right? And there's that moon again. Time to manifest it. Time to manifest it. This was planted long ago, you know? This self-love, this feeling that you have inside about yourself, like you and your higher self, being on, you guys, yeah, it's worth it, 7 of Pentacles. Is it worth it to put any more effort? Yeah, it is. Caught in the ruins, you got to let it go. And I think one of the ways to help you let this go, like it's like feeling like you're stuck somewhere, you know, like in an addiction, in a belief system, in a whatever. It's saying like, you got to let this go. And the way to do it is to focus on what you want. What do you want? A stable, happy home? Yeah. You want a heart chakra activating moment? Yeah, you do. So as you're letting go of this, you write down what you want to go, what you want to let go under the moon, and you burn it in the fire. The other piece of paper that you have is what you want. It's your Akashic Library. It's you writing into existence what is coming next. What is coming next for you? It looks like a heart activation. I see it 2 ways. This is also, this heart activation is going to, at the same time, let you let go of this. You know, heart activation is about self-love. It's about realizing who the fuck you are in this universe. You know, it's about awareness of your soul, you know. So I feel like you get to write what you want. I feel like it's coming in super quick change, right? It's kind of like, you know, it's been a burden long enough. I'm ready for a change. I'm ready for understanding who the hell I am. I'm ready for loyalty. I'm ready to understand my value. I'm ready for the transformation. So you could be calling in a friend, like a soulmate too. Like it's here, you know, somebody that's really going to give you stability, offer stability, and be stable with you. You know, like they're not giving it to you. You have it, and they're just coming in to join in and help it out, right? I do feel like it's important for us to find our own stability before we can invite someone in. You know what I mean? But it's because of the vibration, you know. If you're vibrating at a 10 of Wands, say, for instance, or a 5 of Cups, you're going to get people that don't know how to love. You're going to get people that are burdened, and they are a burden. And so that's what has to transform is where you're at. Because as long as you're still there stuck, you're going to get people who are stuck too, that aren't even like, I don't know, all in, right? They're not a 2 of Cups person. So you have a King, Queen of Pentacles energy both right here, touching the love card, right? And I feel like that is coming in, but you got to get out of this stuck spot first and write your new beginning, you know? I feel like most of you want stability, you know? That's what it's saying to me. And you want happiness and abundance and love. And it's coming, it is. But you got to let go of what it is that you feel stuck about. And you've got to understand that everything you've done so far is fucking worth it. It is. You're starting to see the fruits of your labor. You're starting to feel the independence. And then there's a big shift. Remember what's in your Aquarius. It's Pluto. You know, and I think right now it's retrograding back, so it will be like a lot of rewinding. So like you're going to be maybe be able to reframe how you're feeling here, which is stuck, and rewriting your story from here on out. Like, this is what I don't want to be stuck here. I want fame, I want fortune, I want love, I want stability, I want happiness and joy, right? So you can manifest that. I just want you to know that it's a possibility and it's coming in. Use the moon energy, please do. 135.19. Pisces, last one. Okay, Pisces. Angel spirits and guides, thank you. Ooh. So this is about a commitment, Ace of Cups, and King of Scrolls. You know, Ace of Cups, it's called commitment, and the King of Scrolls, Pisces. So you could be dealing with an air sign for sure, and there could be a new beginning with an air sign, like love. Definitely here. I think it's the waterfall is also here, and it's about leaving a mark on the universe. You know, whatever it is that you're doing. This could also mean, like, instead of it being about a love story, right? It could be about committing to yourself and your own knowledge, like really tapping into that. You know, King of Scrolls. He's smart. He's fair, and he's really knowledgeable. He's got so much knowledge, right? He's got a bunch of scrolls down there. So I don't know what you're doing, but it sort of looks like maybe a commitment to yourself, about maybe something you're working on. Like maybe you're writing. Pisces, are you writing something? Maybe you're writing about love, but I feel like you're writing, are you recommitting to yourself for some of you? Because it looks to me like there is a legacy being made here with that waterfall. Justice card, like balance. You could be dealing with a Libra. Okay, Wheel of Fortune. So this is something you've been talking to your higher self about, right? It's a lucky, lucky break coming in. Again, Jupiter showing up. You know, Jupiter's on the move. So figure out where it's at in your chart, Pisces. You know, figure out where Pisces or Jupiter is in your specific chart. I don't know what your rising sign is, but it's in Taurus now, and it's moving into Gemini. So the reason that I'm mentioning like the movement, it's because of the degrees of the planets. You know what I mean? So it's moving to the edge of Taurus, which is at like small degrees, you know what I mean? And then it's moving into Gemini, small degrees again. And so I kind of feel like it's like an ending and a beginning, like all at one time. You know what I mean? So let's see here. I think that if there's something going on about the law, you know, a side note, like if you're worried about a court case or something like that, or just something that wasn't fair, I feel like it's coming in, like it's going to be balanced out with this Wheel of Fortune message, you know. Yeah, there's a new beginning coming in, and then sort of some, you know, King of Cups energy, which is you. You know, finding it. I feel like you're a little guarded here about choosing to go a new direction, because I think you are being called to do something different, and I think you're scared of it. So you're talking to your higher self. This is definitely change. So, you know, Jupiter has changed, big change. So, something's changing. I feel like you feel a little bit guarded about it. Tell me about the waterfall, the hanged man, the emperor. Okay, so yeah, you know, this could be about successful. It's successful in love, and spirit's taking you there. Oh, holy cow. All right, so whatever's happening with this waterfall is like a transformative situation, like it's changing you. You could be moving. I do feel like you're stepping into your own power here because you're realizing how important your life has been. You know what I mean? So maybe, I don't know why, but I'm just feeling like a lot of rider vibes here. If you guys are thinking about writing, or you've been working on a manuscript, or you just have a journal that you write in every single day, like, I don't know what's happening, but I feel like it's the beginning of some kind of legacy. It's going to be successful, whatever it is, it's new. And you know that Aries is kind of like pretty a lot like Mars is there, right? So Mars all by itself, energy in the Emperor, would be probably moving you to do something brand new that you've never done before, you know? Like maybe you release something, you know? Maybe you publish something. It just seems like it, you know, with that King of Scrolls coming out up there with the Ace of Cups. Whatever it is, it's coming from your heart, you know? Um, It is, and it's very powerful. You do have the Emperor energy coming because you have three kings here, and then the Emperor shows up. So I feel like you're kind of being, I don't know, shown like how valuable your information is, how powerful you are when you speak or you share it, and how much love comes out of you at all times. You know, that is your sign too, King of Cups, right? So there's this place where you have to choose yourself, you know, and I think you're a little bit guarded, but I do feel like you need to use your heart, get into your own energy, and make the decision to move forward with it. It's a brand new idea. I think that you get it while you're meditating, right, with the Hermit card. And I think that it's the beginning of like leaving your mark on the world. It's huge, you know, it's a waterfall. This waterfall cuts a mountain, you know what I mean? Like over time, have you ever watched what water does to land? It moves it, it cuts it like a knife, right? And that's you. And I kind of feel like what you're seeing is like how much you've helped other people, and it's making you feel some kind of way. Emperor, I am powerful, like that waterfall. My words are powerful. My knowledge is powerful. My love is powerful, you know? And I kind of feel like that's what's happening here. And I think you're seeing your life history a lot different here. And you're stepping into your own power. You know, you're healing, but you're being successful. You're sharing love everywhere you go. And you're being led by spirit. So just keep doing that. You know what I mean? Because Jupiter is in the house. Jupiter is in the house. And it's moving you. I mean, it's lucky. It's a lucky, lucky fucking change. So it's coming in, and it's bringing in success and wish fulfillment and love, all spirit guided. So that's a fucking beautiful message for you, Pisces. I'm glad that something's coming in. It's justice. It's things looking fair, like you're finally understanding all the things that seemed like they were unfair had a purpose, and they led you to this moment, and here you are. Here you are. You're understanding your power, you know, the power of everything that makes you you, especially love, because you're a water sign. So don't, I think there's something coming in with this Jupiter where you understand the power of your love. You do. Like it can move mountains. And I think you're understanding that about yourself, Pisces. And I think that's beautiful. So there you go. There's your readings. And I love you guys. I want to say thank you for coming. Thank you for liking. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for subscribing. And I hope you have a great day.